welcome to the channel. I am Mr. Gaza with the Gaza Performance Garage, and today we're going to be working on our beautiful tailgate. Tailgate is, of course, you know, my beautiful 1996 Toyota Celica GT4, the ST205. Well, apparently what's happening here, it is under heavy boost, it is breaking up, and that tells me either the wires are bad or the spark plugs are bad. But then when I inspected the car even further, I saw that we have a lot of squirrels in this neighborhood, and I see some chew marks on my spark plug wires. This is not good. What we're gonna do is remove the water to air intercooler, and we're going to go ahead and change out all the spark plugs and even the spark plug wires. And sit back, relax, go ahead, enjoy this video. Go get some rum and coke. If you own a GT4, any model, any edition model, just go ahead, hit like on this, and also hit the notification bell so that it aids the algorithm in spreading this video all over the world. All of my members that are all over Europe, UK, France, Germany, even Russia, and also North and South America, please go ahead and give this video a 100%. Also, in order to help fund the channel, guys, please donate to the channel. This helps me a lot, big time. I can't tell you, these parts are so expensive that it also takes a long time for them to get here. All right. Also, watch 3 ad breaks on this video. 3 ad breaks, that's all I'm asking. All right, donate to the channel and watch 3 ad breaks. Go ahead, guys, grab your coffee, grab your rum and coke. Okay, here we are at the table where I have my spark plugs, and hopefully you can get this. These are my spark plugs that I'll be putting in the GT4. These are racing spark plugs, and let me turn this around. They're racing spark plugs, and also we have some custom-made 8mm spark plug wires. The factory ones are not this thick. This is the thickest you can go on spark plug wires for this car. I gapped the spark plugs already, and my gapping tools. It's already been gapped, so I don't need to go through this again. Take a quick glance at this. Do you see that? Screenshot those settings. Also, if it's clear and it's ready to do, you know, it's right there for me, I have my brand new injectors. These are 800cc injectors that fit this car directly from Japan, Toyota Japan. Can't get any better than this, because this car comes with 540 cc's, and this is a 840. These are 840 cc's. Okay, in order to remove the water to air intercooler, there are 3 bolts, 12mm nuts, and you have your clamp right here and there. And in order not to break anything, we're going to go ahead and disconnect this. I don't know if this is attached to it. This is all new for me, So I am going to do my best to get everything out of the way. So I'm going to go ahead and disconnect this. Disconnect that. Pull this out of here, because this piece is connected to the water to air. Mark the settings on the throttle cable so you don't lose it, and always put it back to factory. And we're going to peel this upwards to that side, because the water hoses for this is on this side, so you got to lift it up from this end and peel it over and get something to hold it so it don't slap back down and ruin everything onto there.
Okay, what we're doing now is breaking the seal off of the hoses that are clamped on turbo, and also the intake throttle body. Be careful how you do it. Rock it from side to side. All right. We have to remove the airbox cover out of the way in order to flip upside the intercooler. If anyone out there in the internet world knows the part number for a K&N filter for this car, please leave the part number in the comment section below. I would really appreciate that. I'm trying to get a K&N filter. Beautiful, beautiful. Now we can flip the intercooler upside, and let me check to see if it will stay if I just leave it up. Yes, no stress. It will be done.
Make sure you cover the exit hole of the turbo. And since you're right here already, check all the lines going to the boost, the wastegate actuator. Also, inspect the intake. If there's a lot of oil, and not at all. This turbo is actually freaking amazing. It's in very good condition. So what we're going to do now is remove the 10mm bolts that's holding the wires, and this, I really don't want to. I don't have to. Let me go ahead and remove this snorkel for the cooler for the timing belt. Remove the snorkel. The snorkel comes off. This is just to cool the timing belt. Welcome back. We covered up all of the wires, heat insulated everything. Apparently the heat that comes from the engine and blocked by the intercooler causes it to the wires to basically degenerate. So what I did some heat insulation wrap. I did gold out on the other side here, and I did this right here. I was thinking about doing gold over here to make it look good, but I don't want to do overkill on it, so I just left it as is. Now that it looks so nice and neat and clean, I'm going to go ahead and buckle it up and make sure she's running nice and smooth. Let me go ahead and retorque these valve cover bolts down, and just to make sure, because they do back off. Now that we tightened up all of the bolts that were holding the valve cover on, we're going to now put our intercooler back over.
Well, for what you see right here, I have a DEI heat shield with Velcros on both ends. So basically just cutting it in pieces and joining it on male and female side will create a even bigger piece of heat shield. This serves as heat that surges up from the engine and will penetrate the intercooler, and this has performance effects, and you don't want this to happen.
Welcome back. We finally assembled everything the way it was before, but with a few additions. We installed some new silicone hoses from the oil separator. Also, I put a heat shield between the spark plugs, and wrapped the wires with some heat resistant shielding, and also gold, I should say gold heat blanket that will prevent the heat from penetrating the intercooler. Tightened down the bolts. They were loose, they were leaking, and they were loose. Could not get to the ones in the backside right there. I'm sure those are freaking loose as. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and start it up right now and see how it works. Hey, welcome back. Well, we changed the spark plugs and we changed the wires on this car. I had a custom set of wires made for this car, so it's not OEM, but 8mm wires will sure help when it comes to spark and also that juice when it's in high boost. Currently this car runs 17 stock boost from factory, 17 psi on a cold day. But apart from that, the spark plugs that was on the car, it seems as if they were original spark plugs. They were nipondensos and they were iridium plugs. And the gap on them was so huge. No wonder when the boost was hitting it, it was literally causing the spark to just go out completely. So you definitely need to get a gap between the plugs and that electrode where the boost with the fuel cannot out the spark on that plug. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, I really would appreciate that all the ST205, all the ST, all the Celica GT4 members on YouTube, please go ahead, subscribe to this channel. I would love to have your backing on this channel. I love to have input and how to do things. And with that said, thank you for watching. Thank you for hitting that notification bell, and also donate to the channel with that little heart dollar sign right down there. Go ahead and donate to the channel so we can make things happen for everybody here on YouTube. Thank you. I'm Mr. Gaza, saying peace, love, and happiness. Mr. Gaza, bugging out.
If your playlist needs a refresh, you're in luck. Check this out. I've got 2 brand new videos just for you. Dive in, enjoy, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Stay awesome, and I'll see you in the comments.